Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope आप लोगों का दिन बहुत ही बढ़िया रहा होगा। आज हमारे साथ है नमन। यार एक कहानी है इस XUV 700 की। We have been trying for the last 3 weeks.
That's true.
But Naman is very busy. ये actually मेरे digital marketing company के client भी हैं, KCS, right? And so finally Naman has come around, and I didn't want to bring on any Mahindra car before this car.
That's true.
Right? So this is the first Mahindra car on this channel. So इस वीडियो को शुरू करने से पहले सब्सक्राइब, लाइक, शेयर, कमेंट, घंटा दबा दीजिएगा. Let's get started. XUV 700
AX7L.
अच्छा, AX7L मतलब luxury. This is like the top of the range.
Yeah, this was the toppest range, right below 4x4.
अच्छा, right into अच्छा ये all wheel drive नहीं है, मतलब 4x4 नहीं थी, all drive.
All wheel drive थी, that was all wheel drive. I did not take the all wheel drive.
ये आपका वो, but ये top of the range.
Yeah, that was top.
Minusing all wheel drive.
Minusing all wheel drive. That's it.
चलो, महिंद्रा को चूज करने, स्पेशली XUV 700 को चूज करने से पहले मतलब ये बहुत रीसेंट बाय है. आई एम गेसिंग 1 साल हो गया आपको. तो इस 1 साल में मतलब दूसरी गाड़ियां भी देखी थी. हाउ डिड यू लीड अप टू XUV 700? मतलब क्या लीड अप हो गया यहाँ तक?
Firstly, I went to MG.
अच्छा, okay.
We went into MG.
अच्छा.
I tried there. That time I think so. The new version was not launched.
The next gen
was not
launched. Yeah.
And I was still searching for something in a luxury range as well as what do you call it? A big car. I needed a family car for myself.
That is okay. So did you check out the MG Hector or Gloucester?
No, I checked out Hector.
Hector check out.
Yeah.
ठीक है. Okay.
So we had our plan. मतलब moreover we were switching कि यार ठीक है. I had gone to the Hector showroom. I had taken a drive out of it. So it was fine. Okay, fine. I took a day or two. But then someone suggested, one of my friends suggested me, let's go and check out XUV 700 as well.
और कोई MG के अलावा और कोई गाड़ियाँ देखी थी?
I did not feel like going any other car other than this because there are two main reasons. Because the safety features that are available right now with Mahindra and with Tata. But Tata does not have this kind of car available as of now. With these manufacturers.
उनके पास सफारी है. अब recently launch हुई है MG Harrier, Tata Harrier and Tata Safari. Have just recently launched with ADAS.
Yeah, that's recently launched.
Recently, मतलब अभी announce किया है.
हाँ, उन्होंने recently launched. अभी I think so they'll be bringing in the car as of now.
हाँ, they are bringing in the cars. They have started releasing the.
Personally, then I went in for a drive. I drove this car. I remember the day I called my dad. Dad, we're done here.
ये चाहिए.
यही चाहिए.
Okay.
The power, the comfort. See, but the first option that I went in for, I did not check the back seat. I went in right to the last seat. I wanted to see the leg room. That is.
अच्छा, मतलब ये this is what we call as a 6-seater, right?
This is a 6-seater.
Okay, it's a 6-seater. So that's why you even went to MG. MG में Hector में आपने 6-seater देखा. फिर आपने so basically आपका boil down था MG या Mahindra.
Yeah.
That was where your choices led.
I'm more of a technology geek. You can
okay, all right.
So I wanted something that is different from the market.
MG has a lot of technology.
Yeah, it is.
And that is why I would say you went to MG.
Yeah, that was the first thing preferred. If you're going for technology, first go to MG.
Okay.
So, but एक drive comfort भी होता है. Then it comes secondly. For me, say drive comfort comes secondly.
अच्छा.
So I drove this car. I was fine with the driving.
Okay.
I found this in driving skills. I found this car better.
Okay, better in dynamics or better in handling?
Better in handling.
Better in handling.
Better in handling.
Okay. अच्छा, दूसरी चीज मैं ये पूछूंगा कि ये आपको 1 साल से ऊपर होगी ये गाड़ी. तो इस 1 साल में आपने कितने किलोमीटर इसको आपने कंप्लीट कर लिया है इस गाड़ी में?
Basically, on and off. If I say it's around 4,000-5,000 kilometers.
5,000 kilometers आराम से.
Because this car moreover goes to Delhi. Say because my cousins live there, so moreover Delhi जाती रहती है. If I'm going out for an outing, I generally prefer.
क्योंकि अभी recent भी आप दिल्ली गए.
Yeah, I just went to Delhi.
Okay.
For some person.
Right.
For me, this is more of a long route car. Okay. I don't use it in town as much.
अच्छा, ये शहर में तो आप इस्तेमाल हो, वैसे भी गोरखपुर में यार छोटा शहर है। मैं यही सोच रहा था कि यार it must be very difficult. अभी I was just seeing you turn the car, and लोग don't have that much of courtesy कि वो रुक जाए।
Sir, it leave courtesy aside. People don't have patience here.
हाँ, patience नहीं। Right.
मतलब, see, if we want to wait, see the person like us ना, we are going somewhere, somebody's turning the car.
हम wait करेंगे। हाँ.
But other people don't do.
No, उसका courtesy, especially bike वाले, bike या auto.
Bike, auto, three-wheelers, whatever you want to call them. हाँ. They just have one horn, one finger on their horn.
And the other on the throttle.
On the throttle.
And
they'll keep, हाँ, बस.
अलग अगल बगल से गुजर जाएंगे, but आप
taking a small car out and Asuran was the area. ठीक है, I was driving nominal. ठीक है, auto person. He came in with all the skills that he had, and he came in right through my back, bro.
Oh, shit. And it must have hurt really hard.
मतलब, I had nothing to say to him, and by the time I got out and I started shouting at him, he started yelling at me.
Okay. कि यार तुम्हारी गलती है कि तुम
It's my fault. मैंने कहा भाई, there's no point discussing it.
अरे वो वाली बात हो गई ना कि दीवार में अपना सर पीटने वाली बात होती है। अच्छा, let's come back to this one. अब let's talk about the features, because you did say that आपने ये गाड़ी चूज की थी फीचर्स के लिए, right? So now I know that there were only two cars. I mean, minusing out Volvo. Volvo को छोड़ दे।
Volvo छोड़ दो।
तो Volvo for a very long time has been giving ADAS features. Somewhat.
Yeah.
They have never claimed it कि वो level 1 है या level 2 है, but now recently they have claimed कि वो level 2 है।
Okay.
ठीक है। तो बात करते हैं महिंद्रा की, क्योंकि जब ये रिलीज हुई थी उसी के टाइम पे MG Hector भी रिलीज हुई थी, राइट? तो MG Hector में ADAS लेवल 2 आया था, और इसमें भी ADAS कौन सा आया है? मतलब इज इट क्लेम्ड या
नहीं? I don't think so. It is claimed.
They have not claimed. It is ADAS.
It is ADAS.
Right. So वो features, when did you find out कि वो features were available? I mean, because finally जब ये गाड़ी लेने का टाइम आया होगा, तो you must have checked out all the tech there is available.
See, the first thing that comes into your mind when it comes to ADAS, okay, we have these lane assist features and these all features. There is a lot. For me, if the ADAS is, if you want to run in a town, you need to switch off the ADAS feature.
Of course. वो शहर में तो नहीं
हो पाएगा।
अगर small गाड़ी हो तो it makes sense.
Yeah, it's small cases, but in big cars it's not possible.
नहीं possible, क्योंकि इतने sensors है, वो इतना बोल के थका देगी ना।
In case of lane assist, problem that you face is in a small town like this one, we cannot move around the vehicle too damn much.
Easily नहीं कर सकते।
And when lane assist is on, it'll push your car towards the other side. And nobody, the person that is coming from the other side of you, from the side who's overtaking, he gets messed up. Okay. So generally when I drive this car in town, I keep the ADAS features off.
Okay, all right.
But I recently tried. I just told you na, I went to Delhi. Tried the ADAS feature on.
कैसा लगा?
It is
saving ना. It's like it is cruising आराम से. It still asks for your interjection.
Yeah. At point it starts. हाँ. कि अब हुआ क्या? There was a point when there was a very small difference when I switched on the cruise controller. So at points when it feels, it automatically shifts, put your leg on the pedal. So it has that understanding that there are points when you need to have the control.
Human interjection होना है, जरूरी है, लाजिम है। अच्छा, दूसरी चीज मैं ये पूछना चाहूंगा, let's talk about इसमें all the bells and whistles come. 360 degree कैमरा आपको मिल जाता है। Now I remember जब XUV 700 रिलीज हुई थी, तो I'm sure you use the Apple iPhone.
Yeah,
है ना?
I don't use an iPhone.
Okay, so you're using Android.
Yeah.
तो Android तो was synced in. Has the update rolled out yet? के जो क्योंकि Apple CarPlay अभी भी काम नहीं कर रहा था इसमें.
There are, frankly speaking, when it comes to Alexa and using all these features, for me personally, I haven't been very favorable with the situation because I haven't used it very much in my particular case. Right. Because I generally use Android Play. Okay. So for me, Alexa hasn't worked that much to that extent. Okay. Maybe it's because of the what do you call it, SIM that they're using within this right. Because I think so they're using Vodafone.
Vodafone या Jio? Vodafone.
I think so they're using Vodafone.
Vodafone, अच्छा ठीक है.
Because mine at that very time, they had that tie-up with Vodafone.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक.
So that time they were using Vodafone.
Vodafone Idea जो.
हाँ, Vodafone. VI basically.
VI हाँ.
Vodafone does not have a good network here in Gorakhpur.
I agree with you on that one.
ठीक है. Yeah. So in that particular condition, Alexa doesn't work very well.
अच्छा. बट कहीं तुम्हें वो लैग फील होता है या
लॉन्ग रूट ना भैया,
हाँ तो वहां पे वो कैच कर लेते हैं, जहाँ पे VI अवेलेबल होगा वो आराम से उसको कैच कर लेगा।
कहीं ना कहीं डाउन द लाइन वॉइस रिकग्निशन और वो सब में कहीं ना कहीं ब्लरीनेस और वो सब होता है।
आई थिंक लुक आई विल गिव क्रेडिट टू महिंद्रा, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल bringing so much of tech into a car like this. Yeah, because I remember, you know, the XUV platform has always been, you know, that 300, 400, है ना, मतलब सब 300, that was, I mean they hate calling it 300, they call it 300, ठीक है, तो अब ये 700 हो गई है, ठीक है। So in the end of the day, bringing so much of tech, there's going to be bound to be some form of issues, but I'm sure as the time will progress, they will improve on that.
Generally, we are, once that update comes into the, see, if I was facing, we recently faced a navigation problem.
Okay.
I sent it to the company. This is one thing that I love about Mahindra. They are focusing all their energy on XUV 700.
Okay.
If you are sending your vehicle XUV 700 to the showroom, the first preference is to get that vehicle claimed and cleared at that very point of time.
अच्छा, उनकी सर्विस मतलब you are happy with it?
I am very happy with it. I gave a call to the company.
ठीक है.
My navigation wasn't working. They gave me he called me back. Sir, please send your vehicle right away.
Right.
I'll just update the software.
Right.
And then I'll send it back.
Okay.
My driver went, got it done. It took around 2 to 3 hours. That is the procedure. So I went and I did not pay a penny for it.
Okay.
They're not charging anything.
Wow. Wow. Matlab it's services, you're very happy with the service.
I did not expect this kind of service from Mahindra, but I got one.
Because there is this whole idea around the Tata and Mahindra that the service is not that good.
Not that up to the mark.
Not up to the mark. As you would compare them to MG or Toyota or, you know, even in Hyundai. You know?
Hyundai, basically, I have never faced a problem with Toyota. But when it comes to Hyundai and you were talking about why did I choose it for the body. We were talking about the Tata
Harrier and Safari.
The power in you can see the weight out of it.
Achha, right. It is quite a heavy car.
Yeah. So when it comes to safety, this is something that I loved about this car.
Okay.
I did not need the power that it has. Not just the power, the body that is built. I can feel
it looks muscular.
Yeah.
It feels muscular.
See, I drove an Endeavor a few months back, and my brother's Endeavor. I was feeling the kind of feeling that I got in that. I got in this car.
Acha, matlab that actually Endeavor gives you that feel of you are somewhere. You are in something that is protecting you. You're like a little child in a cradle, right?
That's really true about Ford. I had a Ford Fiesta. See, I drove that car. See, you say like drive safe, but you need to check the power out of your car. I drove that car till 160. There was no shivering at all. Achha. I drove this car till 220.
Okay.
Recently.
Okay.
And there was no shivering.
And mind you, Naman is he's a very safe driver. So I'm pretty sure you drove this on a highway. Agra Lucknow.
I drove this on a highway and I drove it for only 2 minutes just to check out.
Agra Lucknow में किया होगा.
Agra Lucknow.
Because that is the only possibility.
Yeah, I told you I just drove it to 2 minutes to see what it does at 220.
We don't encourage this, but of course every person has this. वो होता है ना कीड़ा होता है कि यार मेरी गाड़ी क्या capable है, क्या कर सकती है.
See, at 220 even I felt unsafe, so I came down.
Of course वो होता है. After a certain period of time.
Just to check you till where it can go.
कितनी power है इसमें, कितना मैं इसको कर सकता हूँ.
Recently I've taken out its mileage. It's going up to 15.
15 दे रहे तुझे हाईवे पे?
हाईवे पे 15.
Okay, सिटी का कभी?
सिटी में it is giving me around 10.
तो बहुत अच्छी है यार.
I have taken.
Any automatic है?
Any automatic.
Petrol है?
Petrol नहीं diesel है.
Diesel है, okay हाँ ठीक है.
I've taken 17 out of it.
17 on the highway.
On the highway.
And in the शहर I will say comfortably 11 तक तो तुम पहुंच ही जाओगे भाई.
अगर मैं ऑन अ शहर में चलाता कितना तो I promise you something, but say 10.
नहीं वो देख भाई, like I have the Aster. That is also, if you compare them with specs, it's virtually the same specs.
Yeah, that's true.
Power को छोड़ देते हैं.
Power छोड़.
और बड़ी गाड़ी को छोड़ देते हैं. But अगर हम just come down to removing the skeleton and just come down to basics of it, that is also that has ADAS. This has ADAS.
Yeah.
Right. I think the whole automatic का एक वो था ना, lag है, ये है, वो है, वो तुम्हें feel तो हो नहीं रहा होगा.
वो नहीं होता है क्योंकि मेरे पास दोनों ऑटोमेटिक है. मेरी बलिनो भी ऑटोमेटिक है, मेरी ये भी ऑटोमेटिक है.
तो lag कभी feel हुआ है?
इसमें नहीं हुआ
है ना,
कभी नहीं.
बलिनो में फील हुआ होगा.
बलिनो में फील होता है. once you go from 40
certain RPM and
the RPM shoots itself and if you're driving your Baleno in the town somebody is going to beat you up someday.
हाँ वो
because the race that it gives, the RPM that is increased at that very point of time. If I'm overtaking somebody, na, it gives a very loud sound of RPM rushing up.
हाँ, exactly, वो होता होगा, definitely. And that is something that I found unique with the Aster as well, right? I think it's got something to do because most of the mechanics जो इस गाड़ी में हैं, take the engine and take the computerized system on board. I think the ADAS somewhere is aiding. Even we think it is off.
Yeah, that's true.
But because it's computerized system, it has to learn to manage itself. Somewhere I think that is doing justice to how the engine is being managed.
That's true.
ये मैंने पाया है. See, like in the city with the Aster, I'm actually getting around about 10.5.
That's really.
ठीक है. That is an actual genuine. लेकिन मैं क्या करता हूँ, तुम इसमें नहीं कर पाओगे, लेकिन बड़ी गाड़ी है ना, तो उसमें मैं करता हूँ, मैं ADAS ऑन कर देता हूँ. जैसे वो है ना कि आगे कोई गाड़ी हो, तो उसको like रूल है, अगर आप ट्रैफिक में हो तो यू सेट इट ऑन अडैप्टिव क्रूज एंड इट इज ADAS फीचर ओनली, सो इट गोज द कार इन हेड ऑफ यू. ठीक है, तो अगर वो बढ़ेगी ये बढ़ेगी, ये रुकेगी वो रुकेगी. ठीक है, बट देयर इज अ रूल ऑफ 10 seconds or 30 seconds. आफ्टर 30 seconds इट डिसएंगेजेस.
ओके,
ठीक है. और दूसरी चीज, एक चीज जो लोग भूल जाते हैं कि एक तो पहले हम लोगों को आदत थी न्यूट्रल में डालने की गाड़ी, राइट? अब मोस्ट ऑफ द कार्स लाइक Mahindra XUV 700 and the MG Hector, even the MG Hector is coming with an auto hold feature.
Yeah, they have that.
Right? Yeah. जिसको आप ऑन अगर कर दो, अब जहां आपने ब्रेक मारी वो गाड़ी वहीं पे it will stay.
It'll stay.
Right? अच्छा, इसको पहाड़ों में लेके गए हो अभी तक?
नहीं, I haven't driven.
अभी नहीं लेके गए, लेकिन इसमें हिल डिसेंट, हिल असेंड,
everything is everything.
पर वो ट्रायल करना बनता है भाई.
Let's say someday.
अच्छा, what about body roll?
That is when I have switched on the ADAS feature. I told you that.
Okay, ठीक है. हाँ.
Other than that, it's not pushing the alignment and the balancing and everything.
It's completely जैसे body roll negligible
है. क्योंकि because see the body is automatically really heavy and the power is already there.
हाँ.
See the weight that it has on the road. So you see, I told you I drove to 220.
हाँ.
Yeah. So वो उस समय पता चल जाता है भैया.
अच्छा, ठीक है,
वो क्लियर हो जाता है.
सबसे अगर मैं तुम्हें आज पूछूं सबसे फेवरेट चीज इस गाड़ी में तुम्हारी क्या? एक
There are a number of things there.
But pick one. Comfort.
See, I told you I drove 1600 kilometers. I did not feel, and I slept for only 5 to 6 hours at that very time.
मानता भाई. अब एक पॉइंट, एक नेगेटिव चूज करना है. एक
I told you the feature,
जो सिस्टम है, it's still not there. It's still
that is, see,
buggy है या laggy तो नहीं कह सकते हैं.
Have you used OnePlus phone?
हाँ, I've used a OnePlus phone, yeah.
And have you used a Samsung phone?
हाँ, इनफैक्ट हम लोगों ने कल ही उसका एक रिव्यू डाला था.
तो जो वर्किंग मैकेनिज्म है ना, वो स्मूथ होना चाहिए.
हाँ, मैं समझ गया. फ्लुएंट होना चाहिए.
No matter whatever character of category of your Samsung phone you choose, you will get that kind of lagness in that. इतना सब कुछ है, but थोड़ा सा कहीं ना कहीं वो glitch है कि I'm not comfortable working with
it there, but not right there.
Yeah.
So somewhere in the middle. ठीक है. अच्छा, अब मैं एक चीज और पूछना चाहूंगा. There was a whole बीच में एक बहुत बड़ा इसका एक इशू बनाया गया था कि इसका जो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का जो सस्पेंशन है उससे आवाज आती थी, क्लिकिंग आवाज, क्लिक 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 वो आती है. हैव यू एवर नोटिस दैट? लाइक जैसे कैबिन में बैठे हो, वो बहुत सारे लोगों ने जिन्होंने XUV 700 ली थी, उन्होंने कंप्लेन किया था कि जो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का फ्रंट का जो सस्पेंशन है उससे क्लिक 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 की आवाज आती है.
Clicking sound.
हाँ.
I haven't faced that.
You haven't faced?
No, I haven't.
So which means that was limited to some form or
that because हो सकता है कि कोई कहीं ना कहीं, see, even they were developing something that is new to the market.
Right.
They changed a lot of features within the time span. Right. I have seen that. Every time I go through with that, see, I have another friend who's already using that XUV. उसके साथ क्या condition हुई थी? He has driven that car up till Rishikesh and everywhere.
अच्छा, वो पहाड़ में ले चुका है.
ठीक है. And he told me something. He told me, Naman bhaiya, I have driven this car and I have driven it like inside out.
Okay.
And he's a good geek.
Okay. ठीक है.
I have driven this car inside out. We were 4 drivers. We were driving continuously. I had taken this car all over to say around 2,000-3,000 kilometers. ऊपर नीचे मिला के everything. I did not even go to get that car serviced once I came back.
Oh wow. Wow.
There was not a single.
Impressive. There was no issues.
No issues in the shocker, and we drove like it was our last ride.
मतलब जितना कर सकते थे गाड़ी को, जितना
गड्ढे नहीं देखे
बस उसके ऊपर
बस चलाते रहे because we were, क्योंकि वो लद्दाख they had driven.
So you pushed the XUV 700 to its max capacity. मतलब जो कर सकते थे
सब चीज कर ली.
Alright. Now नमन, मैं तुम्हें एक बार और इनवाइट करूंगा क्योंकि एक चीज है कि MG Hector नेक्स्ट जेन आ गई है. Of course I know कि अगर हम जो नेक्स्ट जेन नहीं होती, अगर हम उसको हटा देते और इस XUV 700 को कंपेयर करते कि जो एग्जिस्टिंग आई नो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स मिसिंग. एक तो ADAS मिसिंग है, देन देयर इज अदर फीचर्स मिसिंग, बट नाउ बिकॉज़ द नेक्स्ट जेन इज कम आउट, आई विल इनवाइट यू ओवर वन मोर टाइम, राइट, एंड देन आई विल गिव यू ए फील of comparing the both cars, and then again thinking about okay what it was, what it is not, right,
what it has brought us to,
and where we are now,
exactly.
All right, thank you very much Naman aaj ke liye, and Naman is a very busy guy and I know this video, see, generally when I do ownership review videos, it's about giving you what and how it's about living with the car. See, as a reviewer, हम as reviewers review तो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन वो अपना ओपिनियन बता रहे हैं. लेकिन एक चीज होती है ना कि आप एक चीज के साथ रहते हैं.
That's true.
और जब आप उसके साथ रह लेते हैं, उसके साथ अपना टाइम स्पेंड कर लेते हैं, तो आपके पास ही वो बेटर नॉलेज होगी कंपेयर टू रिव्यूइंग इट वंस एंड जस्ट लीविंग इट. आप समझ रहे हो, लॉन्ग टर्म में आप ही समझा पाओगे बेटर कि एग्जैक्टली ये गाड़ी क्या केपेबल है और कितना कर सकती है. एंड यू नो व्हाट, XUV 700 ने तो बेसिकली ग्राउंड तो ब्रेक कर ही दी भाई, है ना. ये इंडिया की फेवरेट कार बन चुकी है. मैं तो कह सकता हूँ भाई ये इंडिया की फेवरेट कार है, राइट. एनीवेज, आज की वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही था. जाने से पहले सब्सक्राइब, लाइक, शेयर, कमेंट, घंटा दबा दीजिएगा. विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. नाउ बाय.